Magnetite Shards and Legendary Insights are the two currencies you earn from raids and encounters, and this guide covers every vendor where you can spend them and what's actually worth buying. The first vendor is the basic Magnetite Exchange Merchant, which can be found west of the Aerodrome waypoint. This is your main source of ascended gear from raid currencies. In the second tab, you will find ascended armor, and in the third tab, you will find ascended weapons. When you open any of these chests, you will find 4 different variants for each weight of armor or for each weapon type. Each variant includes certain stat combinations. For example, if you want Minstrel, then you will need Defender or Healer. I will put a full breakdown of which stats fall under each variant in the description. The same vendor will also sell ascended amulets and rings and accessories. The ascended armor and weapons are stat selectable. However, the ascended trinkets are not stat selectable. There are also few other things from this vendor that are worth knowing about. In the first tab, you will find some infusions if you do fractals. Also from this tab, you will see condensed ley line essence items, and these are specifically related to the Ultra Shiny collection, which will give you a title and a total of 10 achievement points when you finish it. And from the last tab is where you can buy items that are related to the Raid God achievement. Also, this vendor will buy any raid exclusive minis for 40 shards each. You will find it here in the exchange tab, and you can sell any mini you will have in your inventory. This top option here is in case you have some legendary insights that are not converted into your wallet yet. For example, I still have some of them in my material storage and I convert them from here and put them in my wallet instead. The second vendor is simply called Merchant, and he is right beside the first one. This vendor will have both weekly items and one-time unlocks. The most noticeable item is the Glorious Raider's Cache, which can be bought only once per week. It gives one random item from a pool that includes Generation 1 precursors, rare ascended drops, and extremely rare cosmetic infusions. And some of these items can be worth a lot of gold on the trading post. So if you have plenty of extra currencies and you like gambling, this will be a great item for you. And from the second tab, you can buy up to 15 Mystic Clovers and 10 Mystic Coins per week. To know the exact limit of items you can buy per week, you can just hover on the item and you will see the text in yellow. If it's an item that doesn't have that text, then you can only buy it once per week. For the one-time items, the main thing will be the Infinite Utility and Metabolic Primers. They work exactly like the ones you can buy from the gem store or you can get as a drop from the Black Lion chest, but the difference is you can use them an infinite number of times. But keep in mind that every time you use these primers, you will consume 50 shards. You can also buy permanent station unlocks for the Aerodrome itself, like the Armor Smithing Station. These unlocks will be permanently here in the Aerodrome itself, and they will be only useful if you want to use this as some sort of a hub or a pass. Also from the same tab, if you scroll down, you'll find some homestead decorations you can unlock. Now, before we talk about this portable item, let's talk about Glenna. Glenna is the third vendor that is related to the Aerodrome, but she can only be found inside raid wings. The items you will see here will depend on your progress through the wing and how many bosses have you killed. These items include stat-selectable trinkets and stat-selectable ascended armor and weapons with unique skins to that wing. This portable item can be opened from anywhere in the game, and it will include the same options as Glenna without needing to be inside the raid wing. And on top of that, it will show you all the available options for all the wings you have done where you can interact with Glenna and buy them. Just keep in mind that as of right now, this item will not be added to your Wizard's Gobbler. The main long-term use for Legendary Insights is crafting Legendary Raid Armor. The first set of armor you will craft will require 150 Legendary Insights, but each additional set after that will cost 300 Legendary Insights. Beyond the Aerodrome, there are 3 more vendors that accept Magnetite Shards. The first one is Zazzl, which can be found in the Arbor Stone, and you will find him right here in the map very close to the Raid Encounters portal. He will sell stat-selectable Living Water Ascended weapons that includes all the stats available to you, and the cost will be very similar to the basic Magnetite vendor. The second vendor is Smoxxi, which can be found in Eye of the North, and she sells tokens that are related to the runic armor. These tokens can be used at the Runic Armor Smith, which is right here in Eye of the North. This armor set is stat selectable and it's level 80 exotic. They are also a part of the achievement Clad of the North. And the third vendor can be found very close to the Raid Encounters portal in the Wizard's Tower. From here you can buy exclusive cosmetic items including combat tonics and infusions. But keep in mind is that most of her items require you to have completed the Cosmic Observatory or Temple of Thebe encounters. If this guide helped you, consider subscribing for more Guild Wars 2 guides. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next guide.